So, what do I think of our generation? I think what everyone said is kind of true. Life is cyclical, and in the end, we're really not that different than the generation before us. So, if you had to ask me what generation I'd live in, I wouldn't change anything for the world. I think overall, though we may dress differently and maybe what we do with our friends is a little bit different. So, overall, if you asked me what generation I wanted to live in, I don't think I'd change anything. I mean, maybe the way that we dress and how we spend time with our friends is a little bit different, but overall, I think in the end, I'd be raised the same way. And I'm okay with the person that I've become. And for those who complain, I also think it's a problem of pigeonholing and generalizing. Not every teenager is exactly the same. And to be fair to us, we're also a product of what raised us. If that's all we've ever known, then that's how we're going to. We're also a product of what raised us. What our parents teach us is the only thing that we've ever known. And that's why we are the way we are. And I understand that maybe at some point we grow old enough to make decisions on our own, but like I said, if that's all we've ever known, that's just who we are. We are young. We are free. This is our generation. This is our generation.
What do other generations think of this generation? I went to a lecture many years ago, and the presenter there described what the young generation was like. They used the word lazy, not hardworking, disrespectful, and they were talking about kids 3, 4, 5 generations ago, and sometimes those same adjectives could be used for what our generation might think of your generation. So I just think life is cyclical. The older generation thinks that the younger ones might not be as hardworking. However, as Cyrita said earlier, if you're involved with your kids and they're active in the school, community service, sports, you know that they're working really hard, um, and that they're just trying to blend some of their fun time with all their responsibilities, like my generation did back then, and the future generation will do. Life is cyclical.